Hi everyone, hope you're having a great day. So as I was reading here on the Sabbath day in John 15, we see that Yehoshua talks about the Father and how he is a different being, how he loves Yeshua and Yeshua loves him, and if he was saying that he loved the Father, I mean, if he's one person, right? A lot of people believe the Trinity, and that they are all one person, that is all like multiple beings, but they're all the same person, when they are not. They're two separate beings, right? They're each one of their own. And now a lot of people will say that he came down, Yahuwah, God, he came down to die for our sins when he sent his son. He says it very many times, he sent his son to die for our sins, not himself. And in this, we'll read a lot about how he talks about how he loves the Father. And if he was the Father, it means he was saying he loved himself, and that's not what Yeshua would say. He wouldn't say, I love myself, right? He says, I am the vine of truth, and my Father is the husbandman. See, there it is, my Father, right? He doesn't say me or then he says my Father. Now, me and my Father, I would say about my Father, right? I wouldn't say I am the husbandman. I would say my Father, right? I wouldn't say, because I was talking about myself, it'd be a little weird if I was talking in third person. Every branch in me that bears not fruit, he takes away. Every branch that bears fruit, he purges it, that it may bring forth more fruit. Again, he says that he takes away, not he's like I don't do it, but he does it, right? Now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. Abide in me, and I in you. As the branch cannot bear fruit itself, except it abide in the vine, no more can ye except ye abide in me. I am the vine, ye are the netzarim. He that abides in me, and I in him, the same brings forth much fruit, for without me ye can do nothing. So Yeshua says that if you abide in him and he abides in you, right, that you will bring forth fruit. So if you're not abiding in him, if you're not bringing forth fruit, you are not abiding in him. You must abide in Yeshua. If a man abide not in me, he is cast forth as a branch, and it is withered, and men gather them to cast them into the fire, and they are burned. So he's talking this in like a metaphorical manner, like saying if you don't abide in me, you'll get tossed into the pits of hell. And so in verse 7, he says, If you abide in me, and my words abide in you, ye shall ask what ye will, and it shall be done unto you. Herein is my Father glorified, that ye bear much fruit, so shall ye be my Talmidim. He says, my Father is glorified. And so when you bear fruit, his Father is glorified. Not him, but his Father. He doesn't say, I am glorified, but my Father. As the Father has loved me. So he's like, so someone else loved him. Instead of saying he loved himself, he says, the Father loved me. As the Father loved me, so I have loved you. Continue ye in my love. If ye guard my commandments, ye shall abide in my love, as I have guarded my Father's commandments, and abide in his love. So guys, Yeshua says he obeyed his Father's commandments. He wants you to abide in his commandments. What are Yeshua's commandments? They would be the same as his Father's, right? His commands are the same for each and every one of us, right? It's the Torah, the first 5 books of the Bible. Those are the commandments. It says, yeah, I abide in my Father's commands, and you guys abide in my commands, which Yeshua is here to bring us Torah, right? He's here to restore it, right? To bring it back to what it needed to be, because it was so broken. Israel had destroyed all laws, and they didn't follow him anymore, right? So he came back to bring it back, to become the priest, so we could sacrifice, so we have forgiveness of sins, because everyone was so lost they couldn't do sacrifice anymore. Levitical priests were gone, so Yeshua came back to become our Levitical priest. So guys, Yeshua and Yahuwah are two separate people. There's the Father, and there's the Son. Guys, the Father and Son are not the same people. They're two different people. I hope you have a great day and a blessed Shabbat.